running a business impacted the way you think about creativity? Because I always look at Haggerty and people like Ogilvy, who are both creatives and also running a business, and they have to manage the revenue and profitability and clients. Has that in any way kind of shaped or colored your view on creativity and how you sell in particular?
Yes and no. I mean, I think it's helped me be inspired by what I do, but it's also gone the other way. Because there are the realities of keeping a business going and all those things, and those things are hard, right? It does take you farther away from, you know, what you want that business to be most of the time. And a lot of times, a lot of people come to me and ask me, like, oh, it'd be great to start my own agency. My first instinct is like, are you ready to create the worst ad in the world, you know, to keep your business alive, right? So there's that reality, and it takes a little bit away. On the other hand, you know, running your own business and having people go through your company and whatever your beliefs are and create work that endures. And not only the work that endures, but having people gone through your tutelage or your mentorship and have become amazing creatives, that to me has been very rewarding, right? Especially being a quote unquote business owner, I can shape what my company wants to be. And my company has to have a culture and has to have the kind of vision that will have people walk through them and be better people. You know, so that I'm still very excited about.
Same question for music though. Like, do you think that applies the same thing about running a business and the craft?
I think it definitely is, right? I always look at creative and commercialization, the two C's, right? How do you actually create viable business out of the work that you do? You know? Essentially, if you kind of look at an artist or a musician or any creative, you want to have work that represents who you are. But if you want to build a career, sometimes it's never a linear path, right? Sometimes you just need to take dips, changes, side quests, and then come back to the main game again. You know? And that's part of the journey, and that's what really it is. So I think I look at it as very similar to running a business. You have to be creative, but you have to, the commercial aspect to it is also very key.
The business should be run by someone who understands the practice. I mean, I look at architecture as an example, and how it's always run by an architect because maybe, I've never been there, but maybe because, you know, they understand the structure, what they're trying to sell, how to build a team, for example. So I've always thought about it that way, and I believe that's a challenge for agencies as well. How do you think about it in that way, right? Rather than being purely run by bean counters, which is a lot of cases.